Hello and welcome to Brandon Smith Rugby. This is my reaction and my review of the game between Ireland and Scotland at Murrayfield. Ireland winning this one 27 points to 24. Let's take a look at the top 5 talking points from this game. If you are new here, do hit that subscribe button. We're pushing towards 1,200 subscribers. It's free to do and helps grow the channel. And also let me know your thoughts on this game in the comments down below. Let's get into it. Point number 1, although Ireland deserves to win, we've got to talk about Scotland's mistakes and ill discipline throughout this one. We'll take a look at some stats that back that up as well. Scotland, actually, when they had ball in hand, looked okay for large parts of the game. But the simple fact was they just couldn't hold on to the ball long enough. Looking at their stats now, handling errors is at 6. But the big issue for them was the line out. The line out was horrific today. I did a watch along live on the channel here. Lots of watch alongs coming in the future, so do subscribe for that. The line out was just horrific. For whatever reason, it didn't work. Was it George Turner at hooker? Was it the calls? Did Ireland work out what the calls were? Was it that the confidence was shot by that point in the game? I don't know what the answer was, but it simply didn't work. And for a line out that's worked so well throughout the tournament already, it's really concerning for Scotland. Being a Welshman, I know what it's like to have a really bad line-out, but Scotland really struggled in that area, and Ireland took full advantage of it. 4 line-outs lost, and only 2 won in this game is simply not good enough at this level. A line-out is a platform for you. It's a platform for you to be able to attack. And if you can steal a line-out, the team that have the line-out themselves are set to attack. You are not. So once you turn that ball over in the line-out, you're going against a team that is set to attack, not to defend. So you can counter-attack that very, very well. It was a massive concern for Scotland, and it didn't really get much better throughout the game. Point number 2, we've got to turn towards the Irish, and we've got to turn towards the man of the match, Tadhg Burn. Wow, what a performance from him. And surely he's pushing himself to be the starting 6 in the Lions. Absolutely insane from him. He was all over the pitch, and he was an absolute menace at the breakdown. And we'll take a look at his stats in just a second. He's been phenomenal throughout this campaign. He's been absolutely brilliant, and he's been integral to how Ireland play. The Munster man, as I said, won man of the match today. So let's take a look at his stats. So time played was 64 minutes. He scored 1 try during that time, 29 meters made, 2 offloads, and then defensively, this is where he really stands out. 6 tackles made, 0 miss, so tackle success rate then of 100%, and then 2 turnovers, 1 as well. He was integral to slowing that Scottish ball down, and that is why Ireland won this match. They were just so good at the breakdown. But Tadhg Burn surely has to be in contention for that number 6 jersey. Point number 3 then, as I've already alluded to, is the battle of the breakdown. This is where the game was won and lost for me. Once Scotland started to be able to put some passes together, they looked fairly dangerous, but at the breakdown, they were constantly being stopped. The ball was either being slowed down or turned over, and it was a massive issue to Scotland. Full credit has to go to Ireland on the way that they sorted this situation, the way that they were at the breakdown so quickly and had guys over the ball. I thought Will Connors, once again, was brilliant in this department, as was Tadhg Burn. Looking at the stats just for an Irish side, breakdown stolen, 7, turnovers 1 was 11, turnover tackles then was at 5, and line-out stole was at 4. So they just managed to disrupt this Scottish team so much that Scotland simply couldn't get the rhythm, couldn't get the flow of the game at all. Yes, Scotland didn't help themselves, but you've got to give credit where credit is due. Ireland were brilliant at the breakdown, and it's something that they've always been very good at, and they're going to have to be very good at it against England next week. But I was very impressed by their ability at the breakdown to slow the ball down, turn the ball over, and play in the right areas of the pitch. Point number 4, we've got to talk about Hamish Watson, who was a shining light for Scotland. Once again, scored a try, but his all-round play is absolutely brilliant. And again, at the breakdown, although Ireland dominated in this area, he certainly had moments. A try, turnovers, and that battle for the back row is really heating up now, isn't it, for the Lions? We've seen the 3 Welshmen play out of their skin recently. We're seeing Tom Curry play really well for England as well. So we're seeing a lot of depth in these positions for the Lions if it goes ahead, of course. So I'm interested to know. Let me know in the comments down below who would be your back row for the Lions. And then point number 5, well, looking ahead, of course, we'll host England at the Aviva next Saturday on Super Saturday. A massive game for both teams. England, well, a brilliant performance against France, and maybe unexpectedly, while Scotland, they host Italy, and Italy have been shocking, if we're being totally honest. You'd expect Scotland to win that, but as they said on the TV, that line-out needs to be sorted because Italy are based on their set piece. So Italy will be strong at the set piece. I don't believe for a minute that Scotland will lose against the Italians, but they could make it very difficult for themselves. They need to sort that out. But for Ireland, a much sterner test against England. England play anything like they did. It's going to be a difficult day for them. But it's two very similar styles, two very power-based sides going head-to-head. It's going to be interesting to see how that one goes. And for Scotland, they play the Italians. So there we go. Those are my top 5 talking points from the match. If you have enjoyed, as always, do hit that subscribe button. It's massively appreciated and helps grow out the channel. Over the course of next week's lots of videos coming out. So tomorrow we'll have my dream team from round 4 of the Six Nations. There'll be some Major League Rugby content going out as that season is kicking off next weekend. And of course, we'll have all the build-up and all the action for Six Nations round 5. Can Wales get the Grand Slam? As a Welshman, I'm very, very nervous for that, but very excited as well. So be sure to be subscribed, like the video, and get your thoughts in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe and enjoy the rugby. Peace.